What's going on, Rooster? Give me 1 second here. I gotta link up here. It's a little bit different tonight. Ren might be sleeping. Maybe. Can you guys hear me okay? I know the intro music's a little on the side. I do have to change that probably. But let's see here. Let me go to stream. Ignore the Skyrim overlay. Nice. I told you, man. JK's Dawn of Skyrim looks good, but so EEK's beautiful Whiterun. Awesome. What's up, Lego? What's going on? You hear me breathe? Yeah, I'm surviving today. Let's call it that. Hold on 1 second. Let me just make sure the mic and everything's working good. Now it sounds better. Okay. So we're gonna attempt to get this working. Let me just get my phone charger. I'm a heretic today, apparently. Not playing Skyrim. There's my phone charger. All right. I'll be in business in about a minute or so. I just want to make sure everything loads. It should. It should be good. It's gonna feel awkward using a controller. Jeez. Make sure my Wi-Fi's on. Alright. Let's go into OBS. Live scene. Okay. So. What's up, guys? Audio still sound okay? Ooh, close that. We could probably leave it up for a little bit. Should be good. I see my mic's working down there. Let's go to, let's see if this works. I haven't tried this yet. I didn't do a test. Like, I just ate, and I'm off tomorrow, and I don't feel like messing with Skyrim at all right now. I was doing a little bit more of my load order, and, last night, but then I decided, you know what? Yeah, Enderall's gonna be tomorrow's Friday. You know, I might do it tomorrow. I might start Enderall tomorrow. To be honest with you, I'm basically just I'm gonna try to get this done. Well, I'm gonna try to get this started. I did a little test play last night just to see, and the game needed like one DLL added to the folder. You work all day tomorrow? You're not going to be around at all? Because I can adjust my schedule. Except early in the morning I have to watch my niece because parent-teacher conferences. Oh, that's not bad. 7's not bad. I could always wait till after 7. That's not a problem. I can spend the rest of the day working on my Skyrim load order. So, alright, let's try and get this loaded. You're going to see an error message. At least I think you will. Or not. Let's just see if this captures. And let me... I guess I still have to alter the screen. Is the screen still a little off-centered for some reason? Oh, it looks like it's okay. Oh, but you can see multiple versions of it because OBS is up. Alright. Alright, it's looking good on my end. That little box will pop away. So it's gonna be a little loud. I'll try and keep the... So this game volume is gonna be a little bit different than others. So I don't know how many of you guys have ever played this. This is my absolute all-time favorite game. This edges out Skyrim. I guess part of my youth, and I'm still fascinated by it. All right, let me see if I go to OBS real quick. Adjust some stuff. Does that sound a little bit better? Can you hear me a little bit better now? How about now? That should be pretty good right there, right? What's up, Red? Yeah, technically it was influenced by it. Absolutely. How you been, Tim? Looks like you turned the game on. So my audio for the mic should be up pretty good. We'll lower this now. And we are going to attempt to switch over to controller. Oh, let me get the mouse out of there. This is weird. This is weird using a controller. Is it hard to hear me? Hold on. Alright, how about now? Yeah, my microphone's almost all the way up. Like it's maxed out right now. So... Yo, I loved Ultraman, like the movie. I own it on VHS. And I think we bootlegged it off HBO back in like the 80s. When we had an actual recorder to do that with. This is for the other microphone. Desktop audio. The hard part is the game audio. Alright, well my mic's audio is all the way up. It's muted, now it's up. It's all the way up. It's as loud as it's gonna get. I also have a cold, so I apologize for that. You watch the set. You know what my favorite was though, Tim? And you probably saw this too. Remember Transor Z, aka Mazinger Z? I still have those episodes on tape on VHS somewhere here. The one where his the little red thing came out of the swimming pool, the water like parted, it came up and landed in the robot. They didn't have too many episodes. I think it was only like a season or two. But man, hell yeah, right? Hell yeah. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. That was the shit. Let's... I have to use a controller. Jeez, this is odd now. Let's just do this. Let's back. How the hell do I back out? Apparently like that. Did I close the game? I probably did. Okay. We'll ignore that. I won't go through the intro again. Okay. We'll just start a new game. I love Thundercats. Everything should be fine. Battle mode active. Graphics are going to be... Can I change graphics? I'd like to change graphics. High resolution. Interface is game keyboard. Start game. Chrono. This is off of Steam, by the way, so it's Chrono Cut. Even though they misspelled the name. Sorry. Or I'm not sure if his name is spelled correctly here or if the game's name itself was spelled the wrong way. Either way, I still have a sealed copy of this tucked away. Let me get the mouse off the screen there. We're playing with the controller here on the PC. Ah, well. You never know, Lego. Somebody might show up. So yeah, graphics back then, huh? How about that? It took a little while in the beginning to, and I'm not going to narrate the stuff either, by the way, so, you know, that'd be too much work for me to do. Obviously, there's no voice in this. But I was always a fan of this game. I might change the settings in the bottom here. Sometimes I usually do that. And I'll also make the text go by a little faster. Look at the font, whatever that was called. I don't even know the name of it. So I decided to do this until Nesbitt's done with Riften. Just as something fun to do. Let me see if I remember this, because I was only used to 2 buttons. Now I have some extra ones. Nice little Sprite base there. Alright, here we go. We have our inventory. Ooh, settings. Sound, graphics, controls. Alright, we're good. Equipment for Chrono. He has a wooden sword, a hide cap, hide tunic, and a headband. Speed +1 though. Well, let's shut our window. Nah, we'll leave it open. Oh, of course it's Luca. Luca was the tits. Nice. So can you hear me okay a little bit over the game volume, or should I turn the game volume down a little bit more? Maybe turn the game volume down just a tiny bit. Hi, kitty. I don't know if you can hear him meow, but now he'll follow me around. It's my kitty. Too bad you can't bring him. Alright, give me my money, mother. Awesome, thank you. 200. Alright, so let's GTF out. The cat won't follow us, though. Oh, Truce. I haven't been back to Truce in years. We're talking... I don't know, probably since before Skyrim came out. It's the last time I played this. So, I'm a little rusty with it, but... Ah, is it the stall? That's right, they're closed. The Mayor's Manor. Sure. And some of this stuff is actually updated. I've noticed some of the like the dialogue is actually updated. Awesome, I get to take some free stuff. Well, that kid's on crack. Alright, I don't need them to teach me. Potion. Ooh, he's got the save point, right? Isn't that what that is behind him? So this is basically like the training house. I know about shelters. Alright, let's get upstairs. Pong! You weren't Ren? Oh, let's just... 100. Maybe later, buddy. This one is... Tex. I know all about the Tex. Left button, right button to escape from battle. Yeah, but never get any stronger. Okay. Alright, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're good. So we got some extra cash. What do we have, 300? 700. I have 700 right now. It is odd using a controller, let me tell you. Check out the inn real quick. Yeah, why not? Give her some gold. So this is the traveling music, I think. Alright, no, tell me. Earthquake? I've never played Fable. That's something else I should probably, these. Mysterious force seals it shut. There's a bunch of these around the world. This is, alright, Luca's house, nice. Oh boy. She's got all her inventions everywhere, right? It's Luca's mother. Assuming this is her room, this is the way out to the top here. There's a special scene towards the end that takes place. They don't have nothing for me. Alright. So let's, wow, I still have to use these controls. This is odd. Let's go check out the forest. Guardia Forest. Guardia Castle, north beyond the forest. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, there are little things like... these! So you see the little shinies? There it is. So they're all over the place too, and they give you power-ups. Oregon Trail! So we got a little strength capsule or something like that, so inventory. It's a consumable. Strength capsule right there. Permanently raise strength by 1? Yes. You can see the graphics are kinda but what did you expect, right? We'll pick a fight with them. The health bars are a little bit different too, obviously. Because I have the SNES version. I also have the PlayStation version. For PlayStation, like the original PlayStation. Good old turn-based combat. I know, like my screen looks different. Let me see if I can adjust it. Hold on, let me pause this. Or try to anyway. Let me go out of the forest and save. Give me 1 second here. Ooh, excuse me. Can I save? I could save here. I'm gonna save over this one. Yeah. Save complete. Alright. I'm gonna keep this up. Let me go back into OBS for a second here. I don't know why my screen is like that. Wow. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay. So I moved that over. I'm gonna minimize this. Let me know if that fixes it. It looks like it did. So I'm gonna go back into the forest, okay? I love Final Fantasy. But this is my all-time favorite. So that should fix the screen. Yeah, it looks fixed on mine too. Awesome. They just kind of disappear. Oh, I don't have a tech yet, that's right. He's got a little wooden... Like, the wooden sword graphic looks terrible, too. You know? I learned Cyclone. Yay. I'll be honest, I think it looks better on my Super Nintendo. Alright. Let's get out of the forest. I don't feel like dealing with these guys. So let's go to the fair, shall we? The market stall was closed. Lean Square. Oh yeah, that's right, they're running the never-ending race. Old people. Oh boy. Well, I can walk right through. Whoa. Oh, these guys are running the race. Okay. Steel Runner might pull it off, huh? I don't have any silver points yet. Old man, huh? Oh, I'd like to, oh, I'd love to have that one. But, under this circumstance, I'll take a bronze blade. We'll just take one. And I can also sell you my... Oh, he won't even buy it, okay. So it goes from 9 to 11. Okay, awesome. We'll sell him my wooden sword, make a little money back. Oh, you mean the text on the bottom? See, it's not on mine. That I don't know how to change. It's actually up pretty high. That's just part of the game itself, so... give me a second here. Let me take a look. Alright. What am I doing here? Let's see. How do I go full screen? Well, I'm on full screen. Yeah, that just enlarges it, but it doesn't help the bottom there. Are you sure? I feel bad because it's like that's where. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on 1 second. If this game has it right, let me check settings again. Controls. Alright, let me check the gamepad settings. Or interface. Now I remember on so open map is left button, right button, toggle page. All right, I should be able to do this. Let's try this. Let's back out of here. Oh. Confirm. Console log X. Alright, let's try this. Ready? No, it doesn't let me do it. I always thought you used to be able to toggle where your like where that box goes. I thought it was either up top or down below. Let me just try a couple things out here real quick. I'll see if I can move it. Oh yeah, that's right. You could talk and move at the same time in this game. Ah, there it is. It's now Y. So I'll leave it up top. Now I wonder if it happens when I go into conversation. Oh yeah, I could change it there. But it still kind of looks like it's cutting off. Damn. Hold on, let me go back into Obis. There's gotta be something I could do, right? Let's see if it captures the game. Your screen is going to go to the one guy real quick. And I'm going to close Obis down. I want to see if it changes over to the actual game, because it's supposed to have a game capture for this. Give me 1 second here, guys. No, it doesn't seem to be doing it. I wonder why it's under monitor 1. I guess because I'm not playing it through Steam. Well, I wonder if I do play it through Steam. Let me do this. Let me try running it through Steam and see if that adjusted. I doubt it, but I mean, you never know. Yeah, because it looks like even if I move it to the top, it's still a little odd. I'll be honest, I have no idea. But I'm going to go with this for now. And I have to get rid of that, so inventory has to be B. So ABYX, okay. We're good. Let's go original, see what original looks like. Awful. Well, it's the only one I have, so that's high res. It looks like blocky lines. Alright. Well, we'll have to make do, I guess. Nope. Got it. I got a silver point. Let's do it again. I got 2. Sweet. And you? The Fiend Lord. Lego. There's some heresy going on. I mean, I could narrate. I don't really have the voice for it, considering my throat's scratchy and my fever's like right around 100. But can you guys really not read? Like, is the fact that the stuff is so off the screen you can't read it? All right, I'm gonna fix this. Hold on. Let's take a look at OBS here real quick. So we want sources. Alright, now I'm going to lower that down and I'm going to try to talk to somebody, so let's just see. We'll check the bottom first and then we'll check the top. Nope, didn't really fix it, did it? Let's check the top real quick. I don't think it's gonna... It actually looks like the top seems to be better, right? Is that... Alright. Let's go back in. Let's adjust it again. It's like the game itself is, I'm gonna see if I can bring it down just a tad bit. Alright. I'm going to leave it right there. Let me know how it looks, guys, okay? I'm going to close that down. Okay, now I'm going to try and switch between the two here. So, can you see all of the words on the screen there? Top's a bit better, yes, Red? Okay, cool. Switch to the bottom now. Let me know how that is. The top is miles better? Awesome. So the bottom's going to pop up here, okay? It doesn't look like there's anything in the bottom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave all conversations up top. Yeah. See, you guys aren't going to see the whole screen that I see, but at least you'll have all the dialogue. And then all the rest of the stuff. Like, I could see the top of Melchior's head on my screen, but I could also see his whole body on here. So, it looks like it's okay for now, so we'll leave it as it is. As long as you guys can see some of it. Huh. Let's go over here. What's this? Oh, I feel refreshed. Awesome. What's this? Oh, I ate the dude's lunch. Hi, kitty. You wanna come home? This is somebody else's cat. He's gonna follow me around, I think. Let's go, kitty. You're coming over here. Good kitty. I think this little girl was looking for you, right? Oh, I'm gonna do the drinking contest. Sweet. So it seems to default down to the bottom with the words. So I wonder if I could change that too. I guess not, unfortunately. Oh. Marley! Well, she gets to join me. And you could see their element too. Like Chrono's lightning, she's water. Let's check her stuff out. She has a bronze bow gun. Interesting. Accuracy +2. So some of this stuff definitely has changed since I've played it. Alright. It's pretty cool. I kinda ate that guy's lunch. Oh, we get to fight him. As in, we get to fight him. Oh yeah, and he has a punching bag. Got him. Nice. Oh my god, this music. This is nostalgia at its best. So I got some silver points. Come on, old man. Well, I'm eating your lunch again. And apparently I'm a pig. Oh boy. Let's backtrack a little bit here. The Bean Lord's armies. Still the same stuff. By the way, interesting. So there was like multiple endings for this game for those of you who haven't played it. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, Ren, you angered Lego? I don't know, that's a face. That's something. I think I know what that face means. Should I ask? Alright, so we're gonna go see Luca's invention, huh? What's up, Soner? Just some Chrono Trigger. Just hanging out, doing some old school. Oh, the race is about to begin. But let's go take a look. There's Lean's bell. Have I heard the gossip? No, of course I haven't heard the gossip. Oh, so I think she kind of has to just do her own thing here. Like she's gonna look around. And if you bump into her, it's all based on like disposition, kind of. I got 22 silver points. So 10 silver points for 50 gold. Yeah, why not? Let's do that again. Awesome, so we have more gold. Right? 583. Tabin. See, that's the downside, is like it cuts off the top part of the screen where I guess either way it's not really gonna matter. Hyperdimensional transporters. This invention of the century. Oh my god. Well, wonder what. Oh yeah, nobody has faith in poor Luca. Let's teleport me. Alright, well apparently I'm trying the teleporter. Worked just fine with the cat. Alright, here we go. I have no idea what the hell he's doing. Ren has been slain. Oh god, I don't even want to know. No, Chrono's the man, he gets all the girls. It's gotta be the anime hair. Cue ominous music. It's called too much time on your hands, Ren. Either that or it's there's gotta be a page that shows you how to do them. I can never figure it out. I tried. They look cool though. So she vanished before your very eyes, so now the show's over. And they just leave. Should probably grab that pendant there. Stream looks like it's going down. Give it a second to restart it. Just reconnect my Wi-Fi. Alright, Wi-Fi doesn't want to connect. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry, it seems I'm having a major fail day today. I blame it on being sick. Alright, that should be better. Alright. I'm a fine lad. Where that hole is giggity. Double giggity. Alright, I'm gonna go into OBS real quick. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the conversation on the bottom there. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna let you take a look and see, okay? Now, it's gonna cut off a tiny bit of the top. Let me just see if I can switch resolutions one more time here. Your properties. Lower that down. Now, on the bottom of the screen, once that lowers down, I want to see if all conversation shows up. So it looks like it is from here. That should help a lot, by the way. God, look at the graphics. That is insane. Oh, it's brilliant. This is brilliant. Oh, enemies. Imps. Whatever they are. Blue imp, yeah. Okay. I hear enemies. Oh my god. Look at it, like this sword looks so terrible. I honestly wonder if my PC is like too much for the game itself. That's what it seems like. Power glove. Interesting. Equip. So headband is speed +1, power glove is strength +1. 15.9. I don't know, we'll keep the speed up. I like the speed. Oh, I didn't want this equipment to change. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Can I get around these jerk-offs? Yeah, I can. But what fun is that? Let's annoy the hell out of them. And let's use Cyclone for the first time. Now, Tech Tacs are cheesy. And of course, the 2D sprite pixelations just disappear. And I obtained a potion. Ah, the mist, the past. I forgot about this. The end. The market. Let's go to the market. Ooh, night. The Fiend Lords. I think he leaves at some point. I can get him a padded vest for 300. And a bronze helm. So let's do that. Remove status ailments. Let's get 3 of these. 5 potions. Also, all the names are different too. I can't afford the other 2. Vev's a KO'd ally. Okay. What's the name of this mountain here? This is Truce Canyon. Let's check out the big residence here. Interesting. Creation of a bell. Yeah, of course. That's okay, Ren. I'm only doing it for a little bit. I may run Enderall just to see. Maybe I could set it up. It's not recognize. Oh, really? Huh. Alright, hold on a second. Let's try something. Let me do this. Ooh. We talk to him first. This guy comes in. This is scripted. Toma. Let me just buy him a drink real quick. It's another one of those mysterious boxes. Alright. Let's do TFO. Alright. Alright. Let's go back to the dashboard here. Game's off for now. Right? So let me go to monitor. I have the hiccups as well. I didn't want to do it at all, Ren, huh?
Who's gonna be first? You?
Let me see if I need... Let me set up my Enderall profile first of all. I don't believe I have it set up. Go to ML2. I don't know if I need this one.
You're not gonna splat them with that. Come on. We're splatting them with this.
Well, my dinosaur likes to splat.
You're first. Go ahead. Take your turn. Roll the dice. I think she made you orange. You can't splat with this, Molly. It's not good. You have to have something flat. Okay, you go first. Roll the dice. 2.
Now I don't know if this is going to run,
Here's the start.
but we'll try it. See if it gives me Enderall. Okay. So I have nothing here, obviously. These mods are all ticked off. I just made an Enderall profile for Mod Organizer 2. Let's try running this to see.
4 and 3.
No connection, huh? Tap to retry. Give me a second, guys. Stream's acting all wonky. Oh, so you play through Steam, Ren? Oh, let me check my data files here. So Forgotten Stories ESM. Let's check settings. Ooh, let's get the resolution down a little bit. Let's do because that'll be pretty tough. DL is saying we'll do
Go or you splat somebody.
we'll do 8. We're fine.
You can splat somebody.
Do ultra set. Wow, 16. Let's do times 12.
My dinosaur.
VSync will leave on. Exclusive full screen, right? Alright. Details. Textures are high or very high. Visibility. Audio. Game. Kill cams.
Grandma, if my teacher was there, I promise
Optimization.
homework.
So we have one tweak, EM boost, operating system allocators,
You just skip over any of the
other,
used.
enter all any and enter all prefs any. Let's take a look here. So Ren, have you checked any of these out that you see on the screen? Because these are all kind of important. Bats. Alright, so that's already built in. They're all prefs. Space. Shadow. Oh, interesting. Alright, so they have it at 4090 says 4K. So the shadow map is at 4K. Controls.
Can we, like, literally just take that off?
No, you leave it on.
Let's save the settings. Let's try starting it here.
You can use flat.
And we'll see how OBS reacts to this. We'll see if that pops it up full screen. It should.
I like working.
And it looks like it's starting to cut out of me again. Let me adjust it in OBS real quick. Turn off monitor. We'll keep game capture open. Turn my mic audio down just a little bit here. Oh, it does not like me. Alright, now if I could ever get my phone to play this. Now I'm just worried that it's going to mess things up for Skyrim. I'm going to have to readjust things. We just try to rehook into the Wi-Fi. Which is not letting me do. Now it is. Okay. We're gonna try and go in game. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Let's quit. Ah, there we go. Okay. Took me a second there. Can I load? Do I have... Oh, I do have some... Ah, I made an Athril character on here. Interesting. We're gonna do new.
12. I could either splat somebody or take 12.
What's up, Lego?
Take this instance.
It is a little quiet, though. Give me 1 second here. Let's try to adjust the game volume here. mean, it's even quiet to me, so. Alright, that'll just take a second now. It'll explode out in a second. Right there. Okay. We're gonna go new. Like, it's still quiet to me, so. Let's try checking the game settings here. Ooh, no, that got a little louder. Hold on. Let's try audio. So the master's all the way up. Turn the music up a little bit. We want voice up. We want footsteps just up a little bit. And let's check the display. Brightness and HUD opacity is pretty good. We're going to keep the subtitles and everything on just for the hell of it. And audio, we did that. Gameplay. I'll up the look sensitivity just a tad. New save on travel. So, for those of you who haven't noticed, alright, Enderall needs to be adjusted. Give me 1 second, let me go back in. This is why we test things. Let me just save it real quick right here. Make a new save. Let me go into OBS. And let's drag that right there. Oh, it's okay. That should be better, right? We'll go back into the game. So it'll just take a second here. So now you guys should see more of a full screen. And I'm looking around. It looks pretty good here. Lego, so you gotta tell me, bud. Before I even start this, let me just hit escape. So what was going on with yours that you weren't able to play it? Did you try just reinstalling it through Steam? And did you see how I set it up in Mod Organizer 2 and I ran it that way? You literally make Enderall exe an executable. You did the same thing? Okay. You did set the binary too, I'm assuming you would, right? That doesn't even seem like a question I should be asking you. And you are running on Legendary Edition, right? Oh, so both those won't launch. Are you running Mod Organizer and not Mod Organizer 2? Because you have to. Now, I have... what did I do? Like, that's the easiest way to do it. You have 2 separate folders, exes for... Okay, so yeah, that'd be fine. Let me just tab out real quick, and I'll show you how mine is. Now, you see it on my desktop here. It's locked, and it's loaded into MO2 here. If you go over here next to where Chrono Trigger is, you'll see my Enderall launcher, right? I can launch from there, which is, and then this is the launcher, this is the EN, the folder and everything. But the file path should be the same. It's going to be under C. For me, it's Program Files and Steam. Steam Apps, Common, and then Enderall. And then there's your exe. I made a shortcut to here, right? And what you also will have in the same Enderall folder is your Skyrim Legendary Edition executable. You guys are still in game? Oh shit. Yeah, OBS. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Well, there we go. Okay. Now, we'll go back. C, for me, program files, Steam, Steam Apps. Oh, I hit Steam again. Steam Apps, Common, Enderall. Now you'll notice base Skyrim, right? The normal tsv.exe. You'll also see that I have Enderall and Archive exe listed within Skyrim Legendary Edition folder. But if I go to Enderall itself, I have the Enderall launcher, but I also have the tsv.exe. All of the rest are base game either inis, text files, or .dlls. And then of course you do have EMB, and then you have your data directory up here with your normal stuff. You'll notice I also added in Forgotten Stories, the expansion, the DLC. Okay. So that's where that is, but you have to run it through MO2. So I can, let's see here, I can close that. Let's get back into, oh, I have to change OBS. I will change it, don't worry. There we go. Now it should come back in again. Expands to full? Okay, looks good. So you already have EMB, you already have SkyUI. Go to MCM, Enderall, SkyUI, right? Gopher! I love Gopher. And Kratos. We don't really need to tweak anything. Let's check Enderall itself. Open the hero menu is H. Meditation is Y. I'm gonna have to refresh myself with these, so Phasmala is call apparition. So this is added with the DLC content. You're gonna make, Ren, I may actually make coffee too, because I am starting to, my brain's a little frazzled, so to speak. It just seems like it's quiet. Almost too quiet. Look at, for a mod, I mean, come on. Right? Look at that. We need iHUD. I know you can mod Enderall too. There's mods for this. There's mods for the mod. Nutritiousness of meat. It's even got book covers. Meat is life. Even the Ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in a battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everybody knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we're living in a time which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have settled for animal sources. I'm taking this. Nutritiousness of meat. Oh, it looks so good. Love a rocking horse. Hey, wait a minute. Look at the detail on that, though. Alright. A little too much time here. Let's GTFO. What's up, horse? Mr. Ed. Shake your head. No? Yeah. Alright. What about you? Oh, you're already shaking your head. You go back to doing horse things. God, this game looks so good. Whoa. Pheasant? He's quick. Quick little bugger. Yeah, mods for mods, right? How insane. Oh, look at that. And I wonder where Nesbitt gets some of his inspirations from. Right? You got the Watcher Stones. Got a nice little shrine off to the side here. Scribbled note. O Lord, O Maker, I can hear you calling. I can feel your love. I know about your sacrifice. Without you, I am nothing. A twig on the currents of time. A sheep without shepherd. Free me from my vices, and forgive my trespasses. Forgive too my wife and my child. Deliver me from my pains. And bless us with your everlasting mercy. Too much religion. But we'll take that as well. Since he's, you know, dead and stuff. I mean, look at that, right? Damn. That's just freaking beautiful. Look at that. Press E to talk with Daddy. I don't want to talk with Daddy. I see smooth mesh sky. What's up, Daddy? Oh, jeez. The axe. Some blood there, Papa.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I
No?
didn't.
Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh, well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay. What's the size? So... yeah, let's just save over this one. Nice day in summer. Okay. That's creepy. Ah, well. Apparently doors are, something else. Oh. Freaking kids. Take a tomato. Interesting. I don't think I get to keep any of this. The art of crispy meat. I'm not gonna read all these, but I'm gonna take one. Jeez, that's crazy. He loves his meat, doesn't he? No, I don't want a bucket. The door requires a key. Forbidden door. Ah.
my, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill him, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry. Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're
Ready,
safe
Lego?
because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up,
My child.
You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Whew. Wow. I'm gonna see if I can turn the game volume up.
Guess what? I got 3.
Let's begin with
There
a
it
question.
is. It seemed a little low to me.
It might sound simple to
Sounds
you at
better.
first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes
Nice,
a free
Lego, right?
man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just
That's
one
okay.
century,
You'll be able to play
they
this.
united the shattered lands,
No
and a
worries.
single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul
I'm gonna
Aranthi.
let you guys watch. I'm gonna put a pot of coffee on. I'll be back.
And
It's
he
all narrative
succeeded in
here.
achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered riven and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork. Having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Alright, I'm coming back, guys. I know there's narrative here. Let's get the pot of coffee going. So was that dream yet again? Serious. Yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
So the one thing you gotta be careful with this game is, this is where you select it, but it's gotta be dead on there. But you'll notice this isn't highlighted, so you kinda have to highlight it first, so they have to match up. Otherwise you'll make other choices and can affect it. You could have just spar. No worries. It's too bad you didn't get any further in the quest there, Ren. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but, you know, just... if you get a chance to play it and it's working fine, go a little further into this quest line. But let's see, let's choices here. Nonsense, those bastards from the temple killed them. Not me, and I know that.
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
I gotta say though, the voice acting for this is top tier. You know, it's obviously a mod, but I mean, man, they did a fantastic job with this one. Superb. Yeah, so me too. We're gonna pay our debt as soon as we've earned some money over here.
We're talking about 500 pennies here.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft.
Theft.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Andralians are easier on Outlanders than the Nevermese are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
So we've arrived. Character creation. So there are 4 races to choose from. Go over them sort of briefly here. You can kind of understand based on, you know, if you want to stereotype and look at them. It's kind of the Skyrim equivalent, the Half Eterna. Native to the swampy continent, Myra Aranoth, the destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Eterna to escape to other countries, where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magic talent, aka High Elf. A little bit there for you? Huh? 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 Eh? Yeah. Many Eterna earn their life as traveling minstrels. Oh, that's a little nod to the Sword Singers, which were majority Altmer in Skyrim lore. Half Eterna will start with a bonus for Elementalism, Entropy, Mana, and Enchanting. Then we have the Half Arizalian, originating from the barren and steppe-like continent Arizale, I think it's how it's pronounced. The Arizalian are a divided people, while the nomadic natives of the steppes maintain their pantheistic traditions. Coastal inhabitants regard them as primitive and struggle for recognition as a fully fledged part of the civilized world. So, they always struck me as Nordic. And maybe it's a nod too with the war paint, but when they say divided people, to me that's a nod to the Civil War. So we're going to be heretics, I think, here. Right, Lego? Isn't that what we're going to do? We're going to be heretics since this was your request? So, Mr. Heretic, are we doing High Elf? We're doing Half Eterna? I'll show you the other two real quick just so you get kind of an understanding. But we are going to do Half Eterna. We are going to be a heretic for Lego here. I have to make him happy, you know? I mean, I let him out of his cage so he can come watch the stream, you know? I'm not sure if I fed him yet, though. That's usually Sword's job. She usually feeds him. Anyway. Hey! Well, that's debatable, but the only downside to this is, I mean, like, alright, aside from how good this mod game, I'm going to refer to it as a game, because that's exactly what it is. I know it's a mod, but it's a game. Regardless of how well this is done, this was one area that I thought could have been maybe rounded with 2 more races, at least. Have a series of 6, right? But for what they gave us, the half Kyranians, obviously it's nod to the Red Guards. They originate from the namesake desert continent, said to be both barren and inhospitable. At the same time, it is also known as cradle of science, mysticism, and culture. While many foreign countries admired Kira for its advanced culture, they're often deemed as heretical. Ooh, and Lego, wait a minute, hold on. So these guys are actually heretics. Hold the phone. Deemed as heretical and immoral. Well, I'm down with the immorality here. I like that. Deemed as heretical. Heretical. Lego. That's what that spells. It spells Lego. So, are we gonna go... We'll read the Kalenians here. So the inhabitants of the belt of Kile, said to have a reclusive mind. Killians are deemed as blessed businessmen, a rumor that can be ascribed to the Blue Island Coalition, which is Vin's, go figure the name of that, Vin, biggest trading company, and is located in Kile, among other things. Half Killians start with the bonus on rhetorics, carrying capacity, sleight of hand, and of marksman. I will not be using them. I will not be using the Nord-ish. So we have a choice. Do we go half Eterna, Altmer, and they do have good starting bonuses, or do we go half Kyranian? I will let you guys decide while I get my coffee. I'm gonna pour a cup right now. So just type Kyranian or Eterna, because those are the 2 choices, and I'll be right back in a minute. Just tossing the creamers in now, guys. I'm coming back. I'm not even looking at the screen yet. But we got a nice, what do we got here? 6 cups. 6 cups of coffee. That's what I made. 3 scoops. Yep, 3 scoops is 6 cups. Alright, let's see how it tastes before I walk back in. Oh, it's heavenly. I had tea earlier, which I needed because there was honey in it. So, let me take a look at this stream and see what you guys picked. So I know Lego wants the Kyranian, he wants the Heretic. So does Ren. Yes, well, you know, plus the Divines. Could be Daedric Intervention, not Divine. Think of it that way. So let's go with the Kyranian. I'm gonna keep mispronouncing it. So let's go through character creation here. I'm gonna play a dude. I'm gonna play a male character. Let's check out some of the presets because I know these are gonna be god awful, right? Although not all that bad. I can't zoom in, can I? No, I don't think I can. Nope. Okay. Can I at least turn his head? All right. So let's take a look here. Let's go through some of the presets here. Oh, he's not bad looking default, right? We are going to change some things up. Alright, well, you get 4 preset. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we get 4. I'm going to start with, I guess, him. Let's make him... Let's just keep him as dark as we can. Well, maybe like 2 shades off. Wait, we'll... Keep weight at like 3/4. I don't like 100% bulk, but at the same time, if I do go mage with him, I don't want to have like a bodybuilding mage. That would just look awkward. Of course, that would probably be funny, and that would also probably be heretical. So, God, this coffee's good. Let's go over to head here. So, all right, so that'll auto zoom in. Complexion. That's my normal. I usually go with the first shade of complexion. I don't want him to be... Whoa! Face gen much? What is that? And you can see the obvious seam in the neck. Even when I go back to normal, I can still see it. Look at the... Jesus. What the hell are they doing? Have you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should simply thank you for not killing me on sight. Wow. Yours is a bodybuilding mage. I think I'm just gonna go 1 in the complexion. I'm not a fan of dirt color. Scars. Let's... Oh wow, they actually come out pretty good. I had forgotten about this. Let's give him some scars, I think. Or at least 1. Right? Give him at least 1. Let's give him that one. Almost like a brand of sorts. How does that look, do you think? I think that looks pretty good. And then we go down to tattoo. This is probably going to be war paint. I'm not a huge fan of... And these are all vanilla ones too from Scott. Oh no, maybe there's some. Hold on a second. Let's change the freaking color. Let's make it white so we can actually see. So this one adds this. This is new. I don't think I'm going to give him war paint either, by the way. And we got to figure out play style. I mean, that's over eye single scar for your end. Let's see. Alright, so those are all the tattoos. I don't think I'm going to give him any there. Let's double check the... Now, did you do custom for Because there's no over the top of his eye scar. There's some that come close, but unless it's one of these last ones that I have a hard time seeing. I'm gonna keep that one where he's got the little like almost brand on the side of his face. Let's go over to face. Speaking of that, nose type. Yeah, his nose looks good, right? He has a good looking nose. That skin, look at that. He's got a beefy Trogdor arm. We'll keep all that the same. Although let's try to fix the neck if we can. Cheekbone, laugh lines, chin, neck color. So, oh no, it doesn't really do anything. Alright, we'll keep it default. Let's go to his eyes. I like to do the color first, the eyes, just to set the tone. I did like the green that was in here. Where are they? Ooh. There we go. Let's use those green eyes. So for combat, I would love, as much as I would love to do a pure mage, I don't think I'm going to. I kind of want to use the bow, to be honest with you. I'll probably stick with light armor or robes. I'm not a fan of heavy armor whatsoever. So it may be a combination of light armor and robes. It may be a set, because you can get sets in this game. Not so much to spoil it, but just, you know, FYI. Let's see, we can pick out a good eye color. Or eye shape. I like that one. The color's fine, the height's fine, the width. Eyeliner. He is, we're not going to do shadow or tint or anything like that. Okay, let's go to brows. I'm not really going to spend a lot of time doing this. We'll give him those brows, this height, and everything else is fine. The mouth. His mouth is actually decent, I think. I'm going to leave everything else default, including the lip color. Now the hair, this is the main thing. He's got decent hair to begin with. Oh yeah, that's right, there are some hair things here. We got some options. What is his style going to be? Is he going to be like a rogue? What do you guys think? I mean, I could do a combination of like a spell sword where I kind of want to use some conjuration, or whatever Enderell's version of that is. So Ren, you're pure robes, huh? Let's see. I liked his default hair. Where was it? This one. But at the same time, so I'm not sure which hair pack this is coming from. Kind of looks like Apache. I can't really do. No, I can't give him that. I can't give him the. There are tons of hair. Oh, this is the vanilla Skyrim stuff here. Let's see what else is modded. Oh, that's it. So he's only got a couple. So let's just. He's not gonna have any of the vanilla Skyrim hairs. Hands down. Let's get out of that. Okay, so from here. Let's should we keep the braids like that? Or should we give him a little bit of hair? Rooster, what up, buddy? He always wanted to be a dentist. Haha. Or should we give him actual, like, hair? Like I said, this was his default. Considering I changed the eyes and I only lightened his skin texture like 2. He just looks like a white guy that was in the tanning booth way too much. Doesn't feel as authentic. Maybe I should go. Yeah, let's stick with that. We'll stick with that for now. Beard. Let me get this out of the way for the beard so you guys can see. We are going to change the hair color as well. I have an idea. There we go. Bam. That's perfect. Color is even good. I like that. What do you guys think? Yeah, Rooster, this is Enderal. I'm starting an Enderal play. I was playing Chrono Trigger before earlier. I know I posted it up, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to show up on in my channel. I started with Chrono Trigger, and then there's a little bit of issues with because you don't run that through Mod Organizer. You just run that right from Steam, or you could run it from the desktop shortcut. That one took a little bit to get working last night, but so I stopped that, and I'm like, Lego was here in the stream. I'm like, well, hell, I'll start Enderal now. Why not? You know. Rooster, have you've seen a little bit of Enderal before, right? I like this look. Ren, just so you know, this is also a reference to somebody else. This is a nod to a yeah, from Gopher. Awesome. So did I. Ming the Merciless. I think he named him Ming. He ran the Eterna race, and he was like entropy and psionics and all the other fun stuff. But Ren, tell me, now I'm not going to be doing the playstyle the same, but you recognize the character from somebody else. That's kind of what he looks like right now. But we're done. I need a name. Finish and name your character. Blah, 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 blah. I need a name, and I am terrible at coming up with Redguard style names on my own. Without the name generator. So let's see here. Let me see if I can come up with something decent. You know who that is, Ren? Yeah. Got a little, you know, little in common. Ah, boy, a name. Osirian. I like it. Awesome. That's what I'm going with. Osirian. Awesome. Perfect. Looks good. Awesome. And Osirian. I'm going to keep saying that wrong, so you guys can say it however you like. It just looks like a fitting name. That looks damn good. Awesome, Ren. Thank you. So we're going to accept that.
Right, I remember. She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand. Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming.
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Ah, smells like 4 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Someone.
Throw a hook to the face! Come on, dodge! You can do it!
Yeah, but the wrong guy. Seaball, well just battered you. Oh! There!
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
We
That
are
wasn't part of the
badass.
plan.
Look at that.
Not at all.
Float
What
like a
in blazes
butterfly,
are we going to do
sting
now?
like a bee. Let's kill them and safer that way. Yeah, let's time up and gag them. When we arrive, we sneak out.
Kill them?
No!
Jesus, are you out of your mind?
I didn't want that. See, that's
I
what I'm
don't
talking
want to start a
about with
new
the
life as a murderer.
settings. Damn it.
This entire blind passenger thing is...
We'll go with that. Let's kill them anyway.
By the gods, why does nothing in my life ever go as planned? Tie them up. Yes. Yes, that's it. We need to tie them up and gag them. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then.
Let's rob them
Come on.
since we already knocked them out.
Help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board.
Seaball, do you just have some
I
clothes?
just can't
And Rick.
be easy, can it?
Let's take a look around real quick, because sometimes some of this stuff you get to keep. Barrel. There's the rope, by the way. Can't talk. Sirius is busy. That might be it.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant.
Is the
as are
game's
you,
volume okay for everybody?
Osiris. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no!
shit.
No! What are you doing? Please! Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
Volume's good? Awesome, man. Thank you. Captain Rocio.
Ostian, the two of you
Rufio.
hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I
about
know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance.
She is pretty bad,
Yes.
isn't she,
I
Red?
think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life.
I
in a
love the
new
fact that
land.
like a lot of the clothing
And
is
as my
modded.
ship is one of the only
Some of the weapons are
ships still
modded.
sailing the route since
It already
the
comes to
wars,
SKSE
you
and
were
Sky
simply
UI,
forced
right?
to board without paying.
Yes, we could
The
work
hair,
for you.
obviously
You
you
know,
saw
we
the
could
hairs
scrub
in
the
the
deck,
beginning there.
peel potatoes,
They're modded.
anything to pay off our debt.
Some of them.
And
anyway.
as soon as we've arrived,
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good
Flesh
life
maggots.
while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled
I love that
women
they
and
curse
wild
too. It
magic.
makes it so much more
How
realistic.
stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least
Filchers.
have the guts to admit it.
what? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings.
Yeah, she's got a
You
mishmash of
two are
clothing going on there. She's
scum.
got some
and there's only one
some
kind of
Bosmer
punishment
armor.
for scum on my ship. Pull him
She's got the
up,
tricorn.
Ruger.
Sea Dog's tricorn.
Hey,
Do it.
Yeah,
course,
I
Captain.
can't really tell
I'm
about
sorry, lad.
the
Should have stayed in
greaves
there.
and the- she has no gloves on, obviously.
But you can't do this.
It's still pretty cool though.
Believe me, I can.
No, I.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Well. Well. You ready?
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, team.
I know I'm not real.
Yeah,
At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm evil.
This catch.
There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again, this just isn't happening. What is reality anyway? Selfish fool!
Any books mentioned? Material. Red, was that an acronym or a typo? Because I'm not really sure I understand what you mean with that last one there. We are going to do some sneaking, by the way. So, we're in the, I think you all know what that's from. You should. Or at least part of that, right? How about this for base, right? This is the base game. I don't have any mods installed for this mod. Yo, bro, I heard you like to mod your mods. So we made you a mod to mod your mods with. Thank you, Exhibit. That looks fantastic, by the way. Leave the world by meditating with Y. Okay, no, we are going to take a look. So when I open up the hero menu, okay. Just because of no, the only thing that is relevant to Skyrim in terms of this particular game is the engine that it runs on. the style and everything here, like you're looking at basically all of your stuff. From your name, your class, we're obviously an adventurer right now. Class determined by the 2 memory trees which you spent the most points. If you invest at least 10 points into, we'll go with affinity, because you do have to have a good affinity with both. So, or affine, I'm not really, affine, I don't know. Don't ask me, I didn't make the game. So with the 2 trees, unlock a special class. Search the world for hints about these combinations. So the game does tell you your class will change over time based off of which of one. This one here, right? Green. What is green normally, right? This is interact assassination. This is obviously thieving and sneaky, but then you have these 3 within. These are all a particular talent / perk. That's 1. And then we have Tempest. This is warrior class, right? Obviously we have 3 different trees for this as well. So this one here and this one here are different. Lycanthropy, wolf blood. So with the DLC added, it adds these 2 in to the game. I have not used them yet. Maybe becoming a werewolf is something we do. And this one over here, I believe, is Net of Souls. So this is the Phasmalist, or Novice. I think it tells you, yeah. So the memories of the Phasmalist allow you to construct ghostly companions for you from the souls of dead people by using your knowledge in enchanting. So one is for enchanting, the other one is the werewolf. Phasmalist can be used with every style of play: warrior, mage, and rogue assassin. So we have 1 memory point. Let's return real quick, and we'll go over this one. Here is the mage. Focus is the main thing. This memory unlocks all mage disciplines for you. You also receive a permanently boosted mana regeneration, as well as the talent Focus, which lowers the mana cost for all spells by 33% for a short period of time. So now you have 3 tiers for this one particular one, plus all the other ones. So you can see how it adds up pretty quick. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to focus on magic and stealth. Though I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the bow, a bound weapon. I may dual wield, or I may just be like a flat out assassin, not sneak archer, but we will be doing a lot of sneak. Like I said, I want to do a little bit of conjuration. So let's back out of here real quick. Conjuration is this one here, I believe. Devour Soul. This is mental. This is mental magic here. Was it Thaumaturge? Yeah, Thaumaturge. And this one's Elementalist. So this would be like Fire, Frost, Shock. This whole tree here. I'm avoiding this tree like the plague. I am not a fan of the stereotypical Fire, Frost, Shock spells. I understand that they do serve a purpose, and they are very useful, and even in the beginning, like a base Flames spell comes in handy in a pinch. But I do think that there's other things too. So obviously mental magic, and then this would be, was it Sinistrope? And then of course we have, let's see, this would be Vagrant, Trickster, and Infiltrator. So, decision time. Do we open up the magic side first? Focus? Or do we interact with assassination and unlock tier 1? This memory unlocks all rogue disciplines for you. Your stamina regeneration is boosted by 20%. You receive the talent Shadow of the Wind, which lets you move more silently for a short period of time and raises your critical hit chance by 7%. I'm thinking this one. Never does so passionate like that's awesome, Lego. Thank you. I think I'm gonna take Assassination, tier 1. We get a 20% boost to our stamina regen. We get Shadow of the Wind. We move more silently for a short period of time with that, and my critical hit chance goes up by 7. So, I'm thinking Stealth Mage, but maybe we throw in. Well, like, we'll conjure, I guess, like, whatever their version of an Atronach is. Sword and spell and bow. Like, combat bow. Although we could do, like, just daggers. I don't know, we'll have to see. But I'm gonna take... You'd go for magic, though? Well, yeah, Ren, your character's all magic, though. I'm gonna take this one. I haven't done anything with this one. So, as you can see, talent learned tier 1 assassination. I still can't look at my character yet, but if I go to, so we have assassination, tier 1, meditation. Let's favorite that. Assassination. Let's favorite that, and then. That's all we have for right now. Breath of the Desert, cultural bonus. Increases light armor and one-handed by 2, stamina by 10, and alchemy by 4. So, because this guy is essentially a red guard, a Kuranian, they get buffs to light armor, one-handed, stamina, and alchemy. All things which I'd like to use. So, we're gonna keep that. We are gonna go light armor. One-handed, I don't know, maybe I'll dual wield. Because it's been a while since I've done that, but that would require me to be in third person for combat. I don't know how you guys would feel about that, right? I know for Athralor's story, that's how combat is, and I'm okay with that. So, but anyway, let's tab out of here. So yeah, the world looks great. Let's focus and leave. Ooh, you feel dizzy. Starts with the dreams. Find a way to reach inland. So here we are. Kind of buff. Man, he's got like muscles on muscles. And I toned his weight down and everything. Items. What do we have? Anything? We have rattle clothes. We have nothing else. What do we have for magic? Oh, we have weird fever. Assassination. Let's keep that on. We have no other spells. We have nothing. We have... That's it. We can punch some stuff. So let's sneak around here. Let's see what's around here. Now you don't gain levels normally by like doing the if I sneak like this, you won't see my stealth level up whatsoever. This game does not work that way. It's the other difference between that and Skyrim itself. So it makes it a little more interesting. Let me drop a hard save right here. We'll do it over the middle ship. And I believe you can still F5 quick save. Yes, you can. Awesome. Beautiful. That is awesome. So we went up there. Let's go up here. Ooh, and Manny fungi. So these are useful. This is how you regenerate your magicka. Right? Increases regeneration by 25% for 480 seconds. You'll notice a bunch of different values on there, right? It's insane what they are, but it's pretty interesting. Let's check over here. Nothing by the falls. Aside from the falls, and it is pretty linear about where they want you to go, but there's a little stuff off the beaten track. Like right here. Oh, we got a knife. And we got a coin purse. Health potion, and I think is that a torch? Yep, take a torch, take the pickaxe. Let's equip that knife, right? Favorite that. Pickaxe is 3. Could block with it and everything, right? Kinda dashed a little hole between. Ruin, just like in the vision. Ooh, what's this? The pickaxe. Fleshless lost one. Ooh, iron sword. Take the shovel. Let's so the knife is 3, the iron sword is 4. Stick with the knife for now. A little bit quicker, and you know, I'm not gonna mind the ore. Undetected. What's detecting me? There's blood. Can't see in there. Ah, there it is. Little bastards. Ooh, stamina's down. Pit rats. Ah, boy. Alright, they don't have anything on them. No, they didn't. Let's check this out. Sack. Coal. We'll take that for now. In the bucket. Take the red Malthus flowers. Don't need a horseshoe. Empty chest, huh? Sucks. Bastards, they're really skipping on giving me stuff here. So, before we go into the abandoned temple, I'm gonna quick save here. I'm gonna take a quick little bit of a break. I'm gonna continue playing this because now I have a little bit of coffee in me, but I do need to get up and kind of stretch my back around. So, give me about 10 minutes, maybe. Let me just check OBS here. OBS. Put a be right back sign up here. You guys should see that in a second. Yeah, give me about 10-15 minutes. I just want to get up, stretch my back. I'm going to actually take some cold medicine. I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's a little nasally on my end, so I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'm going to come right back. We're going to get right back into some Enderall gameplay, okay? So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, coming back here. So let's take a look at the mic here. What else do we have? Desktop audio is up. Microphone. What else do we need here? Game capture. That's this. And back in the game. For some reason, NRL takes a second to get back in. Yeah, and Lego, we'll get yours working. Don't worry. Let me know when you guys can see that. That should come back up in a second here, I hope. Audio still sound okay? There it goes. Yep, popped up on my screen. Good. Alright. So, to the abandoned temple. Now you'll notice my health is not regenerating. So, we could use the potions, right? But the potions worsen your arcane fever by 2%. Regenerates 9 health for 4 seconds. So that's 9 points of health over 4 seconds. So 9 and 4 is what? 32? 36? 36, I think. Something like that. Whatever. Rancid. Health regenerates 100% 80. So here's the thing. You would use this one first, and then followed by this one, and then your health would just regenerate. Now you also you mainly regenerate by eating food and drink. Ambrosia is expensive, yes it is. Yeah, Lego. Hey, this is why people were saying this mod, quote unquote, game is one of the best things that happened to the game. This is how you regenerate your magicka, the mana fungi. You could also do it in other ways, right? Now you can learn alchemy. And then you've got miscellaneous stuff. Let's put the torch on the favorites here. Just for the hell of it. Let's go into my favorites. Let me assign the knife as... Can I assign the knife as 1? Yes, I can. Assassination is my skill. Let's just keep the torch. So if I go... If I'm in sneak, I hit Z. So that's Shadow of the Wind. You can see the upper right hand corner there. It's going back down. Down to basically nothing. Alright, let's go into the temple. Temple. Yeah, balanced health potions. They are very balanced. Now I don't have anything like iHUD, so the HUD's gonna stay on there, so unfortunately we're all gonna have to take the book at the skeleton's feet and use it. We're all gonna have to kind of deal with it. To use it or equip it as your item with I or L. These are mud morals. It's not swamp fungal pods. For whatever reason. Learning book, one-handed. Skeleton is empty. Okay. Take the pickaxe though. So how do these work? So you have learning points, right? And they're based off of the level, right? So this one here, it says one-handed apprentice. You actually don't read the book, right? Or the little journal. It's considered a book. But they're basically consumables, just like any other thing here. It's obviously under consumables tab. You can see in the upper left-hand corner of the UI menu. Okay. So you would use this up to apprentice, and then under your hero menu, see one-handed is 17 because I get +2 for the race. One-handed is subject to the memories of the Blade Dancer. So under the... If I read that book, they'll take this one-handed to 17. Or I'm sorry, to 18. Every book takes you up 1 permanently. And then obviously you have your workmanship, your crafting, enchanting, handicraft, rhetoric, alchemy, psionics, entropy, elementalism, light magic, two-handed, mentalism magic, one-handed, light armor, heavy. So you guys kind of know what these all do. These are my stats here. I have 90 health, 88 mana, 105 stamina. The icons are also very cool. This is my Arcane Fever. My Arcane Fever will rise when I use light magic or when I use potions. If I get too close to certain things in the game that are of a magical nature, it will worsen it. Anything over 20 is kind of dangerous. You're kind of tempting fate at that point. And the bottom here is my experience points. You gain experience for everything that you do to level up. I think you need to sleep in a bed as well to actually earn the level. One of the nice things of Enderall. You're off to bed, Ren? Alright. Thank you for stopping by tonight, Ren. Too bad there are no ash piles to count with this. But we're going to save the book for right now. Interact with statue. You're missing something to activate the mechanism. What am I missing? Ah. Rune key. That looks awfully familiar to something else, doesn't it? Right? Am I right? I guess the quest ones you can't, Let's put that key in there. Oh Oh yeah, that looks very familiar. I kind of want that key back. Can I interact and take that? No. Hey, some clipping. Get on there. Fog sponge. That's what this stuff's called. They got some weird names for some of the stuff. We're gonna do a little bit of alchemy with this guy, I think. Let's collect some fog sponge. Let's check this room out. Or fog sponge. All the fog sponge. Crystals. Certain areas, healing spells and health potions affect your arcane fever. Drink ambrosia to bring it down. So this is basically a tutorial tunnel. I step in here. There's the ambrosia. We'll take the old robes, grounding, tattered book. What else is in there? There's some other stuff in here too. Sheer cap. My arcane fever is getting worse. That's it, right? Yeah, it should be. Alright, let's GTFO. So we have nothing. Let's put on his old robe. It's considered light armor, surprisingly. And we're gonna need some armor resistance. Or, some armor. Not resistance, no idea what the hell I'm talking about at this point. Alright, let's go this way. And then you can see you can see my arcane fever is now 12%. Just from being in that room. Scrap metal of an ancient nation. Lockpicks, we'll take those. Key to Forgotten Temple. Alright, let's take the scrap metal. Doesn't really weigh much, unlike a lot of your other stereotypical Dwemer stuff. There's nothing back there. You can see we get some learning books. Sneak, Marksman, knows? You know, they place everything out for you for a reason. There's the bow. An edible beer. Let's take a look here. Let's go to weapons. Favorite the longbow. Now I think, don't quote me on this, the bow at 2. Yep. So he's got belt fast and quivers. Comes default in this mod. And we'll use the bow for a little while, right? Let's get some of the hanging moss. This is actually hanging moss here. Harvest some of it. The corpses in the light, they're gone. This is where he saw the visions. And the people, they were all alive and out. There's nothing here. Into the abandoned temple. Coffee is much needed, by the way. This machine, why does it seem so familiar? So let's take a look around here. Usually stuff's off the beaten path a little bit, but like these. Ice claws. You found an ice claw. Ice claw listed in your inventory under consumables permanently raises your carry weight by 1 point when eaten. They are scattered everywhere, and they are needed. Let's see. Wrong one. Let's tab. Where's consumables here? So, see the ice claw. So my carry weight shows 353 right now, right? So I'm gonna eat this. Now you're gonna notice it didn't go up, right? But if I back out and then go back into item, it's now 354 on the bottom here, right there. So that's what that is. Okay. Let's take the learning book. Let's look to see how many we have here. So you need learning points to use here. Crafting points would be under workmanship, and memory points are levels up. So that's how that works. So let's see what we have for books. We have one-handed, we have sneak, marksman. See how it says cost 1 learning point. Let's go sneak. Okay. Now I shouldn't be able to use any more of these. Let's try one-handed. Yep, do not have enough learning points. We're good. Come on, get out of there. Human flesh. That's what I wanted. Take the rancid potion. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is make a hard save. With the, unfortunately, guys, with the massive cold that I have right now, my fever, so I've got some pretty heavy meds going on right now. And it's all just, like, in my head right now, so I'm having a hard time concentrating on this game. I don't know if you're able to tell. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plan on streaming tomorrow night. Tomorrow's what, Friday? Sometime around 7:30-ish, give or take, my time. We'll do this for a while. I may go back and forth between Chrono Trigger and this. I may just do Chrono Trigger for myself in my spare time, like just to play it. Like I said, it's one of those games like Skyrim is, where I could just sit there and play it over and over and over again, and I have. So, but yeah, that's it for me tonight. With the head cold and everything like that, I can actually feel my my body's temperature like raising up. I guess I took some medication with some of the coffee earlier, but at the same time, it's making me a little drowsy, making me loopy, and I'm afraid of what I'm going to say, so I'd rather be clear-headed for that. So hopefully by tomorrow I'm feeling better. Alright, so you guys enjoy. Thank you. Look forward to more Enderal content coming, because damn, this game is fun. Alright, have a good night, guys. I will probably see you in Discord for a little bit. Bye.